Breaking news.
I want talk to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth talk well. But politicians run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother their case well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Shaping the news. So one talk I want mad again. Pararan tell them truth.
Yeah, my people, another the Doris again, another strong mock news. I mean, the company party, Pararan, one of Africa. Agbo Kondi Magi, they know the first person to buy Magi. To the shah, they know the first person to buy Magi to take cook. So when you get money, you have to bring your voice down. Money to the calm, money calm. You understand? And operation we people can do. Let me the animal work up bend like this. You know we say no the work up bend before. And I see finish. Let me good body turn over. And now appointment we God give goat. Let me the animal they shit waka. You know me so you supposed guess say supposed stand one place. Who they wear white? Now they play with oil. I could be union because oil. That's why they eat oil food. Even though you wear white, you say make it not stain you. After you eat finish, you go carry somebody else because you say, like this all this stain here. You understand what I mean? So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very big mock news. So all of them when they watch mock news, they share me. God bless you now because today, no, let me come. All the rest people will go straight, no time, no need to talk so kind things here. We understanding. Some Delta State police now they do their job again. It's like they not go police school before they put them for police. They don't come up from police. They don't they enter kidnapping. They know they use eye. They see fine people. And they talk about my state to those of I don't know. Now Delta State they talk so our capital city from Delta State to Asaba. You know they fine. If they just see fine face, they don't handcuff you. They don't check your phone. Account balance everything. Police get POS for my state. Those of you don't know my state. Police get POS. This policeman when they see so any bad guy. When they say this guy supposed be a good guy before, but the way EFCC disturb, maybe from there I call jump enter police. One guy come from village, say me come as Asaba hustle. You know how they also life they be now. As the guy reach Asaba, because he say his friend, who if he say don't make car, the guy never ever arrive. The guy they crash ground. You know, you understand? Who come from village say, oh yeah, now I know they sleep ground. No. So I get some small money, make I just package your house for you. Now then they go say, I made them go buy things. They can go buy TV, 2 inches TV, bed, 1.5 inches. Can go buy how do they call it? AC, half horsepower. You understand? Now you know say according to the money we get, so that don't fit pimp the house. You know say guy boy house, they pimp and one kind. So they buy the thing, they keke say, oh yeah, make they go, now police just come. They visit the guy when enter keke. You know say they know they wear uniform. I have armed robbers, some police for this data state. Not be evil or armed robber. Some of them are armed robbers. Now you enter flash ID card. In name self, you know even spell am correct. Before I look, they harass the boy. The always they stay there Asaba. Now discharge leave the village guy. Now they clean village guy, cleaner. First transfer 200K, come transfer another 220. Everything 400 or something. They use the boy to turn around like say the boy na baba. Just they turn around. They call you to pass another blame. They visit another squad down before they go drop the boy. If not be our brother, I don't meet this guy once for Abuja. Now the boy call see the boy call walk. Try to make sure see they bring everything back. And they bring the 400. Wait, even how many police now? You don't even make 400 your own money since when they born you clean small picking. Cause anybody wanna just see where get money. Na yawo 420. You know if you take 50, you take half a million. Oh yeah, no. Those of you never watch how the bros they talk, I recover the money.
Last week I got a message from my inbox via social media from Mr. Glory, and he explained an issue to me that he moved from Okpara to Asaba to stay with his friend, he came for greener pasture. As the friend told him that there is more job in Asaba than required, he should leave the village. On getting to his friend's house, who is a native of Abraka, the friend does not have bed, normal lying bed in his house. And the one who came from the village said he has enough money to buy beds and other things in the house. So they started buying household things. While they were in the process of buying this item, a keke they entered was stopped by a man they felt wanted to also board the keke with them. Immediately, the man flashed an ID card to be a policeman. Another keke containing some other person's key. The one who stays in Asaba was able to run away. The one who does not stay in Asaba knows nowhere to run to, and he fell to their prank. They took him. After torturing him close to Stadium Road here in Asaba, they demanded for his ATM pin. He gave them the ATM pin. They held him postage inside the keke. One of the said policeman went to the ATM machine, confirmed the pin, withdrew 100,000 naira from their account, and then came back to the spot, carried the young man, took him to Ibuzo, used his ATM card to collect the sum of 320,000 naira from his account. After doing that, in order for them to deceive this young man, they took him very close to the IROT office. On getting to the IROT office, they did not enter into the office. They turned back, giving the impression that they are IROT personnel. They left. It should be recalled that before now, I have made several press statements on the need for an average Yoruba youth to be respected. Immediately, I made some calls to Force Headquarters in Abuja, and I was made to understand that IROT has the office in Abraka, in Asaba. At the end of the day, we ended up going to the office in Asaba. And the operative in the office in Asaba were quick to have said, oh no, they are not involved in this issue. But having said that, they are going to assist us to see possible ways of how they can track this policeman, if really is a policeman. I call this CP Delta, a person of Afis Onoa. It's one police officer that hates injustice. It's one police officer, or officer rather, that respects fundamental human rights of Nigeria. At this point, we started investigation, and upon our investigation, I don't want to go into how we arrested the policeman so that they don't have another tactics of operation. But we were able to get the policeman. On getting this said Sergeant Paul, we got the information that he is not an IROT personnel, but he is a policeman attached to government house control room.
You see, this thing go still continue no matter not even I like make dem end SARS, make dem end like this. The problem of police is from the DPO stroke the oga na cause all the problem. Not about this police wey dey insult so na orofa kyoko ne keke kapamle re na. No be dem be the problem, no na wey be the oga be the problem because na go dey say me that the balance on a week. If police no balance on na problem like this, and some of una go dey eat the junior officers money. Now make now all police now don't corrupt. Everybody now want to join police because of the like this. All my area, all the police now they hand don't be like this. They'll be like hook. That way capital they use way bend like this. I don't know the name that they call. Now so their hand be kotakon. Everywhere they cut. Now be the problem, and this thing not go finish. Fine boy, they know they use IDC. Fine girl, they know they use IDC. See what the police they do, and they continue to they do this thing. Nobody they talk anything. Hey, put the IGP more good. Not they put the one way you face stay fine. If I they provoke, I the one way they put ugly one. On you on an over ki Ghana. Put this one. You need to train your police well. I'm gonna they pay them well so that they fit get sense. Some of them I have beru. I don't know whether, I know some people they go police school, whether their uncle go just dey police or just corner they enter because some no sabi talk English as je and when we go keep 2 by 2. I don't know whether they won't go use and polite people. I don't understand. Well, if I dey watch police for other side, police na pistol they own now. Nigeria police wan hold machine gun. They want your own machine gun. The machine gun wey army dey na they wan make they just shoot us die. No be say they wan kill criminal, they wan kill fine boys and fine girls. Na that one they define. Abeg, una try do Nigeria police so that we visit dey talk say Nigeria police is the best. First, me dey see dey dress well, design well, pistol here. You understand what I mean now? No be so this one go call the dress. He breeze the blow. Uniform dey here, police dey here. So they get big stomach. I don't know how. I been inside the police work. No, na dey no na big stomach to come outside. How can police get big stomach? You cannot talking. Now someone want join Navy that time. They say one guy leg too big. He go bust the shoe. But now they see people wey get big leg. They use connection to enter. They say if you too short too much, you not go enter. But they see short people for police. What did happen? Go to the news, no time. New season of prison break don burst out, and this time na South Africa people na dey hard am. Others Michael Scofield, one thing, they not dey this one. Over 70-something inmates dey break come outside for South Africa prison. I reach Kishani, see some dey fly window. They overpower all those prison guys, and they tie one for inside toilet safe. All of them call they jump come outside like cricket. Can you jump through TG? All this one, and the ones where they will do are waiting trial. We don't never give say, hey, you understand? They call just they jump. One principal, the owner of one school, cause he say, before you look, his students call they plenty because the school dey near the prison. He said the school call they plenty, students call they plenty. Call this some get BA, some get call this who enroll these children enter this school? Before you look at some draw tattoo, you know say na prison break. Before you look, they don't carry. Some people don't hijack cars till they run. You know what they happen for South Africa prisoners. So before police can start to catch them. So Nigerians when they read this news for if your face look like criminal, not to work out for that area because me don't know if you say you be prison break. Because if they talk on the visa they lie, those on the visa they lie. Oh yeah, regard the lava.
We are at the Swartland Hoërskool where some of the inmates ran into the grounds this afternoon. The correctional facilities from where the inmates awaiting trial escaped is just across the road from the high school. At around 1 o'clock this afternoon, residents say they saw between 50 and 70 inmates escaping the correctional facilities and running into the streets, discarding their uniforms. A massive manhunt is still underway and police cannot confirm how many people have escaped or how many have been recaptured. I'm here with the school principal, Mr. Justice Skoenraad, who saw what happened, and he says chaos ensued, the escaped prisoners. Mr. Skoenraad, can you tell us what you saw from the high school at around 1 o'clock this afternoon?
Yeah, it was just before 1. I heard a few shots, came out of my office to the open field here. I saw a lot of guys running around from the prison services. And then I went back inside, make a quick announcement so that we can shut all the doors, close all the windows, and make sure that everything is 100%. We follow the drills and the procedures in such a situation. So yeah, it was quite chaotic. About 8 to 10 guys came onto the school grounds near the cricket oval. And then they knocked on doors and knocked on windows and all those kind of things just to intimidate the people inside the school. Luckily, no learner was hurt at this stage or any of the staff members. Yeah, so it was quite hectic scenes at that stage.
And some of the prisoners were recaptured on school grounds. Tell us about that.
Yeah, about 4 of the inmates were captured on the grounds, and the police, as well as the members of the prison guards, as well as the security guys, went quickly to the response, and they captured 4 of the guys on the school premises.
Thank you so much, Mr. Skoenraad. So we are still awaiting information from Correctional Department and the Police Department, who are releasing a statement later this afternoon with more information. But all we know that the manhunt is still underway and they are still looking for many of the escapees.
Prisoners, they get worried now. They will see they find some now. South Africa, we greet to now. How can a whole 70 people break out from prison? How? Let's say all those are waiting trial for that side, you know, they do the lock them. Well, yeah. When you see our Okere fence, for you to even plan of jumping, you're on your own. Because the way you see the way the thing hide, they just be like saying on our way to prison, I get the wahala. The way they do say, for you to see, to those of them never go say once, so now go understand what they talk. I don't know if you understand me. Go straight to that news, man. I got the put some kind of story. I got the visa. I don't go everywhere. Go everything now. They say, Pararan, you don't spy. You tell no. You don't test that. Everything now. I got the visa. Some people they put the story for me. You understand now? Go straight to that news. No time. No time. Okay, understanding. Wetin happen for Bible don't happen to one girl here. Those sickness wey catch Job for Bible. Those of you don't know Job, because I know some of you are not Christian. Job na be like Dangote for Bible, the richest man, get everything, but when temptation come under 1 hour, iPhone 10 go, TV go, everything just disappear. Horse, everything, Bentley, everything. You not get again. Then after that one, something crocro, you understand all those things called the cash Job. The thing don't do one girl for Nigeria. The girl don't they sick for how many years? So the sickness enter bone. You know, get the way you will see your cutting, you go enter everywhere. Oh, click, lakpa, eczema, pimples, all of them. Sweet me, I sweet you. Scratch here, you understand? All those sweetie, all of them. The thing called the boss, called bossu. So some of you know if you watch this thing, no? Before they rush and go on church. Now there, now the pastor take pray, give this girl, the girl confess. If you see the girl body now, because sometimes when I go to church, I know they don't talk good about pastor. If you see the girl body now, when they get to the tango, they talk what God do for them. You will shocktalize. What can shocktalize it? Those of you know about watch and regadilaba.
I came to Mercy City because of how I was badly afflicted. I was badly afflicted in such a way that I could not do things on my own. The whole of my body became rotten. From my head to toe, I became rotten, smelling. People don't even come close to me. So many people have wished me dead, saying that I've not seen this kind of illness before, that I'm the very first person that had this illness in the whole of my village. So I was like isolated from so many rumors. So many people were saying that I've eaten a guy's money that made him to do this type of a thing to me. So many rumors were going on. I was taken to several places for treatment, but all to no avail.
Hearing this girl that about to die, her name is called Blessed. I'm seeing her crying inside a car. This is a Mercedes Benz. What doctor told you?
Doctor said there was no solution to the problem.
No solution again.
In
the name of the Father,
God is
the Son,
au nom du Père
and the Holy Spirit.
et le Saint-Esprit,
Let the power of the Holy Spirit
que la puissance du Saint-Esprit
enter our mouths.
puisse
Give
prendre
us strength.
Amen. Dans sa
In the name of
bouche.
Jesus.
Au nom de Jésus. Au nom de Jésus.
In the name.
Somebody look
In the name. In the name. In the name.
All joy, excitement, an expression of unconditional love.
And I thank God, as soon as the man of God saw me, touched me, and prayed for me, everything ceased. The smelling, the wounds, the difficulties that I've been having, everything became cleansed.
The ugly-looking species of a human being in her burnt state now looks like a beauty model, so lovely to behold. Now spreads the gospel to all who yearn for Christ.
My story, you've seen my past, and you can see the present now. What are you guys doing over there? Come to Mercy City, where your problems will be solved.
Woman, you see, all these are sickness where people don't do you. You understand? Not the one you do yourself. Because as I read this news now, some people say, that means this is my sickness. Some of your sickness, now you get them. Now only you don't do yourself. That is a swear for you. You do you because some of you the one that they do anything you go thief for those kind of sickness. Now your own, you have to go and confess first before the sickness will go. But if you say you are okay, but things are, you understand? You have to pray. You see what God do to this girl. Nice one. And some of you now, the devil pray for now, he don't disappear. Like those people where they pray give for Bible. That 10 people before look, only one person come outside. Like Jesus Christ, they ask me, Pararan, where are the others? As I not see them, they discharge past Libya, enter Europe. You understand what I mean now? Moto fin. Nice one. Go straight to the other news, no time. Because of poverty, a lot of people go to see they continue to do the same mistake every time. Anytime where tanker fall, I know you understand Nigeria people with fuel. Everybody will just turn dealer. Whether una they pray make tanker fall, I know just understand. Till now the same mistake will they see repeat itself. I know you understand Nigerians. Now this one what happen for my area for Delta State where they go Bini, Ologbo, Ologbo, na Posikat, I don't know. Tanker because of bad road carry fuel. If they go, say they don't enter the bad road. They call the waka like Melu. You understand? Jigri. Go enter one bad place. Tanker fall. If fall, they say fuel they throw. So I don't know where gallon from come outside. So you do like this. Gallon come. Hey. I scope tanize the fuel. Even one smoker, one country dodge pass the something. The car goes by. He say make it fire. Everything brings smoke. Go the people wey dey inside the car, stroke driver, the seat, engine oil, everything. Everybody catch fire, all the tire, everybody burst. Everybody, some people burn, die. Those of you never watch, if you not get out, you know if you watch this thing, regardez là-bas.
A large crowd of stranded passengers milled around the scene of the incident. According to some eyewitnesses, the petrol tanker was trying to avoid a bad spot on the road when it fell and spilled its contents. They said a car that was trying to maneuver through the bad spot got stuck, and in an attempt to start the engine, it ignited fire, killing the passengers and other cars instantly. Those trying to scoop petrol were not spared in the inferno that ensued, as one died instantly and other escaped with severe burns.
Until they come, the road was bad. There was hold up, so they tried to maneuver. As he put leg for ground, immediately, gradually, that's what the trailer just stay for. So as he fall, the driver managed to come down, go corner. So people came. They were now starving the fuel. Immediately the place catch fire. People inside the motor, they don't fit come outside, they burn inside the motor. Almost 3 cars there, people there inside, they burn. Make the government try to help us. We're not able to talk about employment now. Road where we go past, not still there.
If you look the condition of the road from Ologbo down to this Cocoa Junction, every day we recorded falling tanker. You look both sides of the road, it's not motorable. If we say Ologbo now, where people take another alternative now, the whole place is it's not motorable again. We beg government, federal government of this country, they should look into our aid. We are suffering this road.
If you check now, today is the market day, the normal cocoa market. They should try and do something. If you can observe now, the people that is occurring this accident are people going to the market.
The situation is very, very terrible. It's a surprise that something of this nature happened. Almost how many hours now, and solution has not been found to it.
As even the road is good, all this incident will not happen. Now, if you go to that area now, and far from Cocoa Junction to that side, no way to go. We people going to Port Harcourt now, we don't know the time to get there.
We are begging government, federal government, come and help us. People are dying here.
The number of deaths could not be immediately ascertained. Meanwhile, travelers were stranded for several hours. Fire truck from Delta State later arrived after residents of the area and travelers managed to bring the situation under control. Pius Nsogo reporting.
This one my Niger Delta. Although money one of the year, big money one of the year with the thief so. This one at the state too. One of the state we get no good road. Every time they cannot do good road for their citizen. This one say we say make una ever thief the money, but just do road, do light. Una say no. We bless una dey enjoy where the citizen they die. I don't travel go many countries for Africa. Tanker, I never say they keep person. Say tanker will come first key. But this way, they not jam you, scatter you for a bush. They go fall. The same thing, they repeat itself. As it happen for Delta State, so just give them 1 week. One go happen for another state. If you not be another state, you go see, what did they do us? So we not get people where they only tell this tanker, they say, oh, this tanker is supposed to work out for night. Why go Dubai? Big cars, they start to move around 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Now all those tankers that they work out. When he pass that time, they will just arrest you. We no get law here. We just dey live like even fly safe get, even ant get law because if they go carry food, they go enter road. You understand? They go enter long road. And they explain to anybody where they up. They go enter long road because all these people they not go here. So now they talk to so they go enter long road. They see go. Nigeria cannot just dey one place. Una dey find better country. Una won't be like Dubai. Una cannot just create law we go do road for the citizen. Now everybody just they die up and down. Just that because no be politicians die. No be this. Una no go take anything serious. As one Air Force die now. You know say I say all Nigeria this thing carry because now big girl, big person wey accident killer. But this thing, people don't they die like this since none of them they carry all these things. As a person, poor people now die for years, so nobody go take action. The thing will still die like that. They will even arrest the person who get the tanker. We not they live well for this country. We they live like animals who get sense passors. We just find money come. We cannot just position people. No law. I go to Dubai. I want to. As I want speed, they say, guy, they owe you. Eat for train, just to eat. You don't die. Sleep for train. You just train they go just okay. This is sweet too. Or sweet to you want to sleep. If you even close one eye, you pay half of the money. When you close the half of the then if you close two eye, one way really. But this country, everybody behave like bushfish. Bushfish not even good because I know that one I no go get sense. Go straight to that news, no time. Where are they told I say? A lot of Nigeria police they don't know work. Whether they be capital before or they be bricklayer or they be EPA or they be people they work for tipper garage as work no just dey they call you load them enter force. I don't know. Say I borrow me be because Nigeria police they don't turn journalists. Any smart they do the video person. One policeman go catch kidnapper. He cause he get there. Whether I don't use the girl before, whether the girl not agree because I don't know why police always they get problem with anybody girlfriend. If they see you say you they follow the I know you don't know whether they will say whether the girl not follow them them. I not just understand or not. Cause start to you don't arrest the kidnapper or get away with the kidnapper day. Not be the tell you say the girl there among. Get away you meet you just the video the girl the food the girl. You could even still repost them for social media. Those who never watch the video. Regardez là-bas.
They cover your face. Face me. Stand up. I will tell you. Face me. If you cover your face, CCTV camera go carry you. TV go carry you. All the station, I swear. All the station. Everybody will carry. What I go do for you? Stand up.
Yeah, stand up, stand up. Máa sọ fún yẹn kí n gbọ́. Máa dé tí rọ́bà torí ètí yìí. Stand up. Mo làwọn family ẹ wà. Ibo. Kí lorúkọ ẹ? Kí lorúkọ ẹ? Ẹ? Ọlá. Mo ló ń gbé. Ẹ? Ó ti ṣe tí ẹ ti bá ibo lẹ wà látàárọ̀ gbàdé jáde láàárọ̀ ibo lẹ yọ. Níbo? Níbo? Ó mú kí yẹn dání sí náà. Ó yá go and ó ní yẹn lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó yá sọmọ lọ sọmọ ìdí Chris. Ọmọ ní kẹyẹ ṣàrìsọ ẹ kì í gbọ́ràn.
Ní ṣàrìsọ.
Ẹ bá lọ jẹ́ sí.
Mo ní tẹ́lẹ̀ máa ṣe gbọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí
pàdé ẹ̀ boyfriend tó ń dún tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ló tó filẹ̀ orólè ó tẹ̀lé orí pé tiẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan ló máa gbé nìṣó kí ló sí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ tó fẹ́ kí ló sílẹ̀ fún tó tẹ̀lé àmọ́ rẹ̀.
mo ní boyfriend mo ẹ̀wọ̀ tẹ bá check fún mi ṣé mo ti fún yín fún mi.
o ní boyfriend.
Ọlọ́run mo ṣe kọ́pà ni mi mo ṣe lọ gba certificate mi ní ọjọ́ ní àǹtí ìjẹta gan ni mo ṣe gba certificate.
bó ló ti wá pàdé ẹjọ́ ló pàdé.
Ọlọ́run ọ̀nà PCJ ibi tí mo gbé ni mo ti pàdé ẹjọ́
so kí ló dé tó wá sáré fọ́ fún kí ló dé tó sáré fọ́ fún kí ló dé tó wá sáré fọ́ fún.
He told me everything about your business. I say please.
pé kí ni máa dá mi lóhùn nǹkan tí mo ń bí ẹ ó lóun ṣe kí ni dọ́wọ́ pé bíkọ́tà ti bá bí ẹ máa dá mi lóhùn tó bá dá mi lóhùn yẹn ló máa bí mi nú kí ló sọ fún ẹ pé òun ṣe.
Ó sọ pé òun ṣe kí ló forúkọ ẹ òun ṣe coke òun ṣe drinks ní Ìbàdàn Dayaze.
They see Nigeria police whether the guy now wan form hero I no understand now they don arrest them because any small thing they don video even EFCC still dey do this thing any small thing una don snap person they no court never talk say these people real thief o suspect o una just hang something for their neck like this alleged like we dey behave like animal for this country we I no just understand girl you never know how the girl take meet you just now they don arrest am those of una never watch wey dey take talk say they don arrest them.
The Nigerian police force has identified 3 police officers and 1 civilian accomplice who participated in the unprofessional act of dehumanizing a female citizen as shown in a viral video on Wednesday, July 22, 2020. The Force Public Relations Officer, Force Headquarters, Abuja, DCP Frank Mba, disclosed this in a statement on Thursday. According to the statement, they are currently being detained at the Lagos State CID detention facility, Panti Yaba. 2 suspects, ASP Tijani Olatunji and Inspector Boyega Oyeniyi, have been arrested for their role in the discreditable conduct and incivility to a member of the public. According to the officer who spoke in Yoruba, the young lady was to answer for how she got to know the kidnapper, whom she claimed to have met only recently. The video went viral after it surfaced online, with many calling for the dismissal of the officers, arguing that their conducts were unprofessional. Joining us now is Segun Awusoya, convener and SARS. Thank you for joining us. Quickly, your reaction to this development.
Thank you very much for having me on the program. I want to believe that the lady has ground to sue for criminal defamation, assault, prejudicial profiling based on the illegal parade and primitive misogynistic line of questioning, which is utterly reprehensible and dehumanizing. This is not part of the operational procedure of police, and the people and the culpable officers must be punished, if not dismissed from the system. We all have the right and the duty to protect the vulnerable in our society. And this is not how to handle any matter that can even be legally deemed to be an investigation. We are not guilty until proven innocent. We are innocent until proven guilty under the law. And I believe that if...
Go ahead.
You said. I believe that if there's any investigation whatsoever, there are means and procedures through which this can be navigated. And it is never done this way. This is an illegal parade of suspect, and she's not even a suspect. You don't even know if she was kidnapped. You don't even know what she's doing there. And you have no right to video such a person or parade them as guilty and then use such line of questioning which dehumanizes the lady.
So this news now for Nigeria police was some of una, you understand what I mean? Mona no dey behave like hero. I don't know why. If una go arrest person suspect, where the suspect una don't see the suspect to people we don't know concern we just dey there. Una go catch all of the join. I no just understand. I don't go many country. Who they find come? Now they pick. But Nigeria police so commit crime where they take cash, so anybody wey dey there they go pick, even if na dog go fowl anything people here call una go arrest everybody there. Una cause say media people call they call bail them and una know the truth o make they call pay na so una take arrest ma take stay for police station for almost 2 weeks for one police station. Suspect o una dreamy tena ma tear gas we happy to una this one not even do una cause put tear gas for my engine room na engine room when I come spark na any small thing the thing does spark. No, you know say everything that they talk, you understand, so people they watch engine room when spark na, you understand. I don't know whether tear gas they as powder that one they put for here put for my eye now if you make do me courage now on my eye now be like if my touch why my engine room any small thing just pass it don't do na the tear gas powder wanna put now anywhere na any small thing well you know come stand you not dey the something alarm go. No be you go you see your suspect finish everybody wey dey around there na or somebody just thief for somewhere the thief don go you wey just dey waka your own waka dey pass e say this is a crime scene and everybody here is a suspect they just carry you go and this one carry go so you must bail yourself before you come and they just say police dey no dey bail bailing is free who una dey deceive with bailing is free how you no deceive am yo who wan shop alone na dey wey dey house na signature dey wan shop as far you get money you can bail yourself for police station. So more no dey talk all this one say bailing is free. See wetin you una dey do now. Innocent girl. Now you know the kind thing now. If any of us want me the girl now, they say no be that kidnapper girlfriend be this. You know whether you understand. You know what una don do give the girl. This girl sue them, put the girl sue them. You understand what I mean now? So that they will know because we dey only dey take things for granted for this country. E come make a lot of people dey misbehave say law no dey. Law dey this country just that the law dey sleep because our judiciary system they are sleeping. And me book with them, read it. You know, they don't agree work for person. If na Nigeria, if na US, na United States day, you will see better lawyer. Only one I go tell the guy say, let me attend your case so that as money come, they will cut. On a date, na they find money, no work. You cannot just fight for person so that money come because you know so you will win the case. But now the girl go see come to now see what the police do me. They'll cause how much you get there. They'll call pay now for this case. Lawyer, you supposed to be free. Now you dey tell the guy say, give me the case. When anything come, we share. Go straight to other news, no time. Even my engine room, I'm gonna spark it. Spark it. Go straight to other news, no time. This news now for coronavirus. Because since when coronavirus come, a lot of rape case. Now day. Momo put coronavirus. No, put the one way ugly small. Good, you. The problem with the cause for Africa, may they command the looting, the money we lost, but the rape case where you bring come, I don't know. For outside country, coronavirus na key. Now they keep people not the way. But for Africa, na money that they thief and na rape that they rape. And the rape una no understand whether coronavirus they work with machine gun o, cause rape case can increase. This one won't talk so. Person, papa rape his own daughter, 3 years daughter. Papa he reptilize the pikin. Domona. One day the mama say just waka jama. Enike, what did they do where the pikin dey? He say nothing. He just bath come. The mama say as he call the one bath the pikin in the morning. Now there we go say make he check the. You understand? You understand? I say make he check the utuge. Eteje fagare. Utuge niji utuge all he bomb be like house where they just park come on. Eteje rie. tear and teach or vandalize your money, even spermatozoa stain. You understand what I mean? And they put her like that. And then the mama say no, go meet police. You don't know how the other the man bribe police. Police say me they settle the matter. The mama no say no. Go another place. Even some lawyer they. How can Papa dagger 3 years? Oh China, are you normal 3 years? You sure say you do okay? If corona enter man we go now 3 years go dey. Those of you who never watched the video, regardez là-bas.
Who wants justice not just for herself, but also for her infant who was reportedly violated by her biological father. Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps and women support groups have been called in to help as the mother seeks justice for her daughter.
The first time I noticed she was defiled by her father was on June 4th, around past 10, when I walked in on them. I walked in on him standing close to the bed, and my daughter was fast asleep and she was not wearing a sleep trouser. That's when I noticed something was wrong with my daughter. So the next day, being June 5th, when I wanted to bathe her, I just decided to check her just to be sure that she was not tampered with. And lo and behold, when I checked, she was already tampered with. When it was time to bathe my daughter, I asked her to remove her knicker. Then I want to bathe you. She and her brother, okay, you should remove your knicker, let me go and bathe you. Then she came again, I was still on my machine. She came again and she lied down on the bed and she opened her leg. I just said, let me turn. I saw the first hole the other day, being June 5th, and this one was already wider. I decided to take a picture of it before going to the hospital. When I opened her to take a picture, then I saw small sperm around her vagina. So I took a picture of it. Then I took her to the hospital.
As a mother, and with the experience and the fact that she's in the hospital, as at the time I met with her, almost 10 days, and nobody has come, even from the government, nobody has come to check on her. Nobody has even supported her with the medical bills, apart from family, friends, and that are contributing. The pain was just too much for her to bear. When she called me back a few hours after, she was like, "Ma, I thought that these people are supposed to be on my side. This is what is going on. They're like sweeping this case on the ground. It's like this man has some people backing him. They've granted him bail. He's walking freely on the street." I said, "Don't worry. This is not something that you're going to handle alone. We're going to back you up with Child Protection Network. I'm also going to make sure that as much of media that we can get into this, because the media has a strong part to play."
So when the result came out and it showed that there was penetration, that the hymen is no longer there, they went back again to rearrest him. And when they did, the hearing was supposed to be on the 16th of July. That was this Thursday that just passed. But something happened. They went, the whole thing was reported at magistrate court. So I don't know who double-crossed who. They took it to the High Court.
Papa them, I beg. I know these men, the way they rape small children. Please. Just not let anybody deceive you, say masturbation or one thing. Nah. Not be seen. Just do soapy. Do soapy. Please. And if you use soapy, if you use oil, only one that they pray for person, so you can use it. You add small soap, Jenna. When you come, your eye go clear. Because this way they scatter people's children and your own pikin. Well, because of your machine gun wey carry stand. The moment you the injection water come outside, you go dey okay. So I beg, do. Before you go dey rape people's children, dey waka. Because this rape case, e don too much for Africa. Now let me dey beg una. I beg we soapy, ruo, soapy then. If you not feed the high way like that, you wash pond. Whenever blue film, when we wash blue film, all those HQ pond, that HQ pond. So, anything they find if you see you go spark. Not beside the wash am on people where say all the people they fight rape. Now then I give me all the name. HQ pond, wash that one, and I don't forget the name where they call for me. Not beside no am pond or HD. That one they say they clear where if you get, you understand, if you get better phone, they clear. It will be like in a real life. You understand what I mean? Not beside the wash then which one again? pretty something. I know say some of una colleague go understand. You understand? Watch all those things, abeg. No go just dey scatter small children life up and down. Your own pikin go vandalize the road. And some of una dey see all these beasts, so all this our lawyer that is una cage them. Una say when I go settle the matter, if you arrest her now, who wan be the papa? You know that go do another one. Anybody this thing wey we dey sorry for people for law, sorry for people. Na I mean this Nigeria sour so. Nigeria na sour. You see somebody do rubbish, you march and enter the prison. Even for the prison say we go even fear. You put am for the side where both men and women no dey go there. If animals go there, or you say rule because all these people the thing don master them. You understand? Go straight or down, use no time. This news now for all Africa country, especially West Africa. Una dey do this thing, the village side. So this news now for una. Any small thing una you hear say somebody na kpias. As una you hear say na kpias, say na do wey light not come way anywhere. Una don carry plank, una don line people. Have you seen na even only Udu road here, only Udu. Na this city dey happen. I don't know say na for the full world. For Ghana, one 90-year-old woman. They say one Jasmine go to say, Jasuma go to say the woman na kpi. Say the woman get kpias. Na there, say na dey cause most of the thing. 90 years we don't even reach. Say na dey cause. Na there they take drill the woman. If you see where they drill her like person wey enter army. Those of them wey don enter army or we don't join. They drill the woman. They plant the head for ground. They say turn around and fall, look up, count the star. He do press up. The woman even do 45 press up. The woman of it. Now then I poof. Those of you know about what they talk. Regardez là-bas.
The information the police got was that an old woman of about 90 years had been beaten to death at Kafaba near Falaga. Police proceeded to the scene and saw about 90-year-old woman dead in a house. Our initial information gathered indicate that this old woman was alleged to be a witch, and therefore she was tried by how do you call it? Tried by ordeal by a priestess, and was found guilty of being a witch, and therefore some youth beat this woman to death. The body had been conveyed to Tamale Teaching Hospital for postmortem and further investigations.
Has there been any arrest so far?
No, we had this information around 4 p.m. yesterday. We had to convey the body to the police, Tamale Hospital. After that, we are doing investigations to know the actual culprits to arrest to face the law.
So all these people, them are beg, I want beg on. You now with the woman, you will kill her. With the woman with the tossing and winch, with waiting on and not know, say get me ass. Say the woman at me. We wait till you don't know that they say, oh, say na cause all the problem. We make community not they get light all like this. You will call killer now with the person. Which one are they okay now? Because some of una, if you do don't vex, una can just key. Now so somebody your thief phone, thief like this. Una just say bona. Then they do the same thing for another place. You will see that more people born people you go to say these people wicked. But by the time when you vex, do your own, you are not wicked. I'm not sure understand Africa. Who told us say Beans day some of una our area now so they flog again. So you just catch one woman, they just say it's your fault come from top. It's just for say na bed, they fly past. I don't know they always they form all those story. Say just they fly past, he come fall, come be. He can't change from bed to this thing. Say which you no, and all those things, man turn and you know they walk. Somebody just call from bed. Where you don't see him from video, where you don't see him for anything. They say you don't know how some people they lie you. Una just they follow some kind things where we grow up come meet. The thing will come follow now. Una just the kind they beat people say na kpias. Say this one now they do you. Now you know go fit grow. Now this person now hold your destiny. This thing now they cause a lot of problem for family. please, spiritual matter, they fight am spiritual. Physical matter, they do am physical. Spiritual matter wey the mama do na, una don go put am for now una go face prison now. Umlena go straight to other news, no time. Why are they tell una say this country Nigeria no know how to take care of their citizen? Una say nehi, but you just dey talk. This corona period for Ghana, as the president not tall, Ghana president with that height, he gets sense pass people wey even tall. So I want to be like Iroko tree. So people don't who don't know the Ghana president, I be this, forget about the score. You understand? We'll talk about that one later. Just more talk about what they happen. You look as if nobody they go work, nobody they do anything because of the coronavirus lockdown day. It give them electricity. Like if you buy 1,000 naira on, like what you they use before, make I explain our way so that the Nigerians will have you understand. A month, if your light bill, you dey spend over like 30,000 naira. Those people, they dash their 20,000 naira. Sure, you don't understand. Light, as you go buy the light, we could dash you 20. That even if you buy 1,000 naira on, it will dash you the 20,000 inside. Now you call use. Now say the dash. Even my friend, they dash am to 200 Ghana cedi, which is like 20,000. I just put her like that. To 200,000, 200 Ghana cedi, 200 Ghana cedi for the 3 months. He use 60,000 Ghana government dash. Water na free. You understand now? The water, you know, they just pay at all. As I they talk to you now, Burkina Faso, Togo, all of them they come back for Ghana, they go back now. You understand now? Now I do one for them. As he do one finish, because he say the corona still there. Say work never see day like that because Ghanaians see they do mewo, so the mewu they disturb the ear. You know, so as he not get hair, so they could hear things. Now they give another 3 months again. No water be. No light be. You see country. Those of you know about Russia.
Ghanaians will enjoy another 3 months of free water and electricity supply as government further reduces the burden of the coronavirus pandemic on its citizenry. Now, the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, who announced this during his mid-year budget review, explained the government has the concerns and aspirations of the ordinary Ghanaian at heart.
We remember also well how the previous government, after imposing the inconvenient and income-sapping doom saw on households and businesses for 5 years, and insensitively increased electricity prices first by 89%, then by 10%, then by 78% and 20%, and finally by 59% between 2010 and 2015 alone. It took courage, Mr. Speaker, and care for President Akufo-Addo to do what no other government have been able to do before, which is a net reduction of electricity tariffs by 11% since 2017. Such is a higher level of care today, that today, nearly 4 years in office, electricity prices for Ghanaians, households and businesses all included, remain cheaper in both nominal and real terms than what they were before 2017. Mr. Speaker, the reason is simple. It is because we put the concerns and aspirations of the ordinary Ghanaian first. That is also why we further reduce electricity prices by half and completely provide a portable water for free for everybody since March this year, and we will extend it for another 3 months. To break it down, Mr. Speaker, it takes a caring government of the people, and with that, I mean a government of all the people, to offer cost-free water to all across the country, representing all domestic and commercial customers in Ghana for 3 months. Mr. Speaker, it takes a caring government to be for the people and for business, large and small, to choose to subsidize electricity consumption by 50% to 4 million households and nearly 700,000 businesses at a cost of $1 billion in 3 months. And we will extend the coverage for lifeline customers for another 3 months.
You dey see as country dey take care of citizen. If they even leave the president now, go tell them they go the market, may they go buy tilapia and banku because they like our way. You know what I'm saying? For country, Ghana not even get, may they just, not that they insult Ghanaians, so I just they talk something. Ghana not get money reach Niger Delta, but they manage their resources. They know the thief like that. Nobody they say they know the thief though, but not the thief like that. But yeah. Citizen no know how to take care of. Light come reach now. Nigeria never get no place for Nigeria get 24 hours light. E no dey. Make una no just talk say I go count person. 24 hours light for 1 month. I want you to put her like that. No state, no place, unless na people wey dey near share, wey dogula na share they give all those people light. Real light for country. Nigeria country not get 24 hours light for 1 month. E no dey. 1 week sef no dey. Even 2 days no dey. 2 days na we dey go call dem say call off am before the say transformer don blow. Which kind life we dey live? Corona na dey say una citizen, no money, no work. Some people now they no get work again. Nothing now. Una no fit just help. Una dey there dey thief billion for TV. We dey hear billion. Other people will say, with all this money, what are you still doing in our country? What are you doing in our country? I did not know so. Now don't thief us dry. Now devil thief our soul. What is on? I dey talk to the leader so. No, they will talk to. Una not get conscious. Una conscious. Oh, everyone now hey lalo. Light to you know the water. Only we not able to get our own water. Nothing you even do for the citizen to know. All those small sharing one they share. We hear the money of the things where they share. Even devil Allah Jesus say you dey call me, you say sorry, I not do am again. The small money when I share give poor people, where they hear the billion. See country, see the way they take care of their cities. You won't go straight to other news, no time. We're not burying. One man don cry come outside for Ghana say owo akame. I say wetin dey happen say mewo owo akame. I say wetin dey come owo, he say na snake. He says snake no dey make them dey rest for their village. He say anytime they sleep before go look, sometimes the snake say he no go see anywhere bite. Na the cap we just call conky cap. Pa. He say he don tire every day. The snake don conky himself. Ubi avururi. The man don tire for the village. He say sometimes if you go waka comot small kelewele and this the way he do with fufu, snake go chop am. Sometimes before he go come snake on TV, he dey watch kuku banja. He say no understand whether na the snake get the tan or na they get the tan. They don tire and they no even see get wetin dey take treat this thing by them. So the village now they cry for help. Now let me want read this. Now those of you know if I dey talk and I say I don't dey lie, you will see snake today wey dey bath in the shower. They use towel for inside the village. No wash am. If you dey fear snake, no wash you. Because if I dey do now, some of now. If you dey fear, just come out after I do regarding finish, you come. Regarding
never sleep he said you can never sleep the whole night.
That's 35-year-old Emmanuel Kujo, a snake bite survivor, recalling how he endured sleepless nights after he was attacked by a snake in his house a little over a week ago. He's now doing well, but says it's not been an easy road to recovery.
First,
Emmanuel was first given aid at the Chiefs compound in his community, but even before he went to the health facility, like many others who suffered his fate, he resorted to some herbs to ease his pain.
When the snake bit me, I went in for onion and chew. And look, I went in for this thing, cocoyam. Do you know cocoyam? Cocoyam leaf. Cocoyam leaf, not the leaf, the down one. I just clean it from my hair. So that gave me a lot.
Even though antivenoms are covered by Ghana's NHIS, they are not available in many Chiefs compounds and other health facilities across the country, like that of Fasin. Health officials here have resorted to some unconventional methods as a result of the rising cases. A traditional antidote known as Blackstone is what is deployed here. Rita Abanga is a physician assistant at the facility.
Here, we don't have the anti-snake serum. So what we do is that we use the black stone.
But do the black stones suppress the venom? Rita tells us more.
With the black stone, if there is already blood coming from the site or the cut on the site is obvious, you just place the black stone on it. If it is a snake, it will stick to the site, and after some time it will fall off. After it has absorbed the poison, as it is believed, it will fall off. Other than that, if you are not seeing any cut at the area or any snake flang at the area, what you do is you create a small cut with a surgical blade, and then you place, so the blood can ooze a bit, so that you place the black stone on it.
Victims are, however, referred to hospitals miles away from where they live for effective treatment.
You do the person, you give the person first aid, and then you refer the patient. You are not in a hurry to let the patient go home, because you don't know what can happen. Envenomation, some snakes take time for envenomation to set in. Other snakes too, you get them the moment the patient reports to you. So if you can't keep the patient for long in your facility because it's a CHIPS, you refer the patient to a place that he will get health care, or he can be detained and observed for further signs. Yes, and then appropriate management will be given. That is what we do here basically.
I know so that this snake like the guy where they explain. Every time must you see everything. You see village. So put the Ghana president. Eti saying. Oyo Boko. And they try and speak. I know if they speak. Your people need you for that village. I beg. Mona send people go. Something a rock. Now they remove the poison where snake do. I never see that kind of thing wants to say if you put the rock inside, the rock go suck the district come out. Hospital they use magic like that. Wow. Be like say that rock Ghanaians una go borrow us. So that more put up our politician. Their score go first barb their hair. You go use needle. They put 2 holes here. Then we go put the rock so that if it drain the corruption from their blood, because the corruption don't enter blood. If that rock, we need heavy one. We need like hair. So that we'll carry am for their head. So that if it, because you know, be so our country not if they okay, we need the rock. So Ghana Presido attend to that village. You understand? I don't want to follow you get problem. You understand? Now? We'll go straight to other news, no time. Some of us where they insult NDDC for Niger Delta. I know say some of una they already vex because of say the plenty money. But this NDDC don't do a lot of things. Not be say they do plenty sha, because every time I always see they come one day before they call send me video. See they try, man, not just they say NDDC no they do anything or NDDC, you understand? Not be say they pay me money to read this news. I know everybody they vex because of the money, Akpabio and that one way they do it like rock of ages, clear for me. Not be say they give me 1 naira, they not give me 1 naira. I know they know that, but as they send me the video of road where they do, school where they do, village where they put lights, jetty where they do, I say no, I need to read this thing for now. I know say some of them go to verse now say, hey, Pararan, they don't bribe. They don't bribe. If somebody do good, it good to me somebody see tell them. See tell people say they see they try. Then the ones we know they try, we filter they come out. You understand what I mean now? So those of them never see things where they don't see do for Niger Delta during 2015 come. Those of them never watch them.
The journey to a Melaga community in Abua Odua Council area of River State reveals much about the neglect being suffered by the people. This is the only road connecting the people to the rest of the state. It's most accessible by motorbikes alone. But even with that means, the journey is still a nightmare, especially on approaching this makeshift bridge at the boundary between Anyu and Ekunoga communities. After that hurdle, one can only continue the journey from Anyu to Emelogo, a distance of about 25 kilometers through the bush path. The road has been abandoned for over 15 years since the contract for its repair was awarded by the Niger Delta Development Commission in 2005.
They've been commissioned, but work here on ground it has not been completed. Because I think from the point where
the third up to, I think it's just about they don't half of the job because the entire stretch of the road is about 23.5 kilometers.
Nobody takes care after us. Look from behind you, you see a truck. From that behind you to Boloma, a community called Boloma, come to Adada, come to Akani, come to Magog, come to Amorto, the terminal point of Odwa. We have been doing it on our own.
We, the Odwell boys, where they drive bike like we will be bike boys, with the verse. Seriously. Because what we expect government to do for us, we know if we see them, we not even near to see them.
On arrival at the agrarian settlement of Omelogo, the pains and agony of a neglected people stare hard. The basic amenities that make life easy are non-existent, and it has been so for such a long time. It is more painful for the people because some of the social amenities used to be accessible to them. This structure used to be the hospital serving them, but this is what is left of it. Take a look at this caption. Free medical treatment is provided in this hospital for children 6 years and below and adults 60 years and above. Laudable idea, but that has since gone with the structure.
You see, na Niger Delta with that. You see road, you see school bush that day. Na scorpion, they go school there na scorpion, snake, everything. See road, na wood they take one. For city, for state we get oil. See the way people they suffer. You see the village, they never even use light for how many years. So the tea don't master that the eye don't the dark. Don't the dark. Call the village like in a village of the blind. Una don't know the power of light. If light in Nigeria, many of us don't go do boy follow this politician. Call the clear road. Una don't know the power of light. Light. If na light, as me and you they talk, you off the light with the ass. You understand now? It should be like we get committee for us the first time. You understand now? We get committee for the first time. You say you know they like light. You understand now? You want to enjoy you, but you don't want the light. So that you understand now? That's how our politicians be. They enjoy with for inside darkness. Because inside the darkness, they enjoy where. You understand what I mean now? That's how it just be. And this money one of the year need. They know they use that till they do one thing. For the Niger Delta, one thing, the state will get the oil where they supply this country. So one thing, and all these leaders will put there, they'll see give them money, they'll pocket picker, they call it stay uptown, they call speak English. According to section 222, section 30 kilo na there, and I don't know those who they just say you're under oath. And over who oath don't key here. We go to use juju to the swear for now for this. But like I said, we need to go back. We go to use juju the swear for give politician. Shall go everything. You go owe better stone, and you feed thief money. Turn that strike you there, guy. This country go do okay. All this is what they do. You go better. We they pray. But nothing go better. See people will get the oil. See as our area be. This one I just feel many they come on next week. I will show na many. Una go see say we dey suffer. If you go everywhere now, we dey do everything. We Cotonou, eru po miliki boy, eru yawo boy, eru Asho Kriko boy, we Mali, we Senegal. You will see Niger Delta dey suffer everywhere because our leaders no get sense. They make us. They say we not get time. See area. Go straight other news, no time. You agree? What will they turn and say our politicians then? They just they fight yourself. And the moment they fight yourself, you mumu you call the day side. Una know they understand. One video they trends is on Tuesday, Wednesday they come because I travel, so I do a lot of things. I make this mock news delay. Of our Minister of Labor and Employment from Anambra, with the man with one guy that they exchange ways. Where they say me call defend they take squander money. Not be only small thing. This minister then, as he be saying that their last year they did so their last 4 years because they know say if Buhari come out, another person go come, another minister will come. So everybody now don't fire down for thieving. Everybody now the thief now. I spend money pass. Now there they could start to quarry. They exchange ways for inside. Oh God. give us leader, you give us irwe koya ayama rami irwe mushu bobona adete be governor with each other as of people not to pass election. They don't confess small for this country. Why they turn now? Very soon they will tell us small they will betray themselves. They will come tell us how they do this country. Those of you never watch out. Regardez là-bas.
Members who are like my junior brothers, except for like they say it's up to 60. I don't know. I'm 60 plus. So you are near my age, but I'm at least 7 years older than you, I'm sure. I'm the same age with your mentor in Lagos, Asiwaju. And I was governor with him at the same time. He was a senator, I was a senator. I'm a two-time minister, he isn't a two-time minister.
But he won all his elections very well.
No problem about that. Just like you won your own in Kogi State very well.
Yes.
And you are now the deputy governor and governor of Kogi State.
Mr. Minister, please respond.
I'm responding, my friend. If you yab me, I yab you 10 times.
I won.
I'm a Lagos boy. I'm a Lagos boy. You are just a small boy in Lagos. Look at this boy. Mushin boy is talking to a VI boy. I live in Victoria Island. Look at Mushi boy from Kogio. You are Oborobo. Just go. I don't get time for you. Kilo share.
Let's proceed,
my
please.
brother who worked in the civil service, you will not pity me. Some of us who are in the civil service, you started with spelling mistake. I correct spelling mistakes every day. Don't lose hope. I correct every day. Yes, even when permanent secretaries has vetted. As people in my ministry, they say, oh, this organ don't send things for him. He will start correcting spelling mistake and bringing it back. I do. And so what has happened in SGF's office, you don't blame the SGF. He's a very, very busy person. You can see he's the one doing COVID. As a matter of fact, ministers have raised it with SGF.
The reason why they read this news now because of this man, he make one statement. He says, I'm a Lagos boy. So I'm a Lagos boy because people call the area with days. The other one, Amushi, Ina. Anambra man. Lagos boy. From Anambra. And people will make you they enter the position. They do your state. You dey happy say you get house for Lagos. Now there you stay, you are a Lagos boy. You will don't hold with your wife. You just dey say boy. Which I call talk. You see? When we dey turn and say the problem of our state now our leaders. When I say no. The way Lagos do their own fine, all of them the wrong go state there so. If all of us for the South, I be the Niger Delta, bring it together, we go do our place fine. Everybody now wants to stay Lekki, everybody wants to stay Ikoyi, everyone wants to stay VI, everyone wants to stay. Because if they say I'm a Lagos boy, and when you want to be the governor that time, not be Lagos come vote you. Now Anambra people vote you. Senator now Anambra people. You see them? Because if they do, and now this one our money matter, now they see they talk, now they see they. I just dey pity una wey see the una with the day side. Say yeah, wetin talk good. Here and Tinubu na be age. None of them good. Nobody, never dey anybody side. They tell you what all these people they do you. Very soon you see am. Small they don't dey quarrel they go. Very soon before like 4 to 5 years time, you see politicians only they will fire each other, they will shoot each other, they die for inside the house. Very soon, just wait to. Very soon you see say law because law not dey this country. The judiciary everything. They don't Jackie Rai, all of them don't so naughty day now. Everybody now just they misbehave for this country. Don't go straight to that news, no time. This news now for people, producer, stroke, all those governor, politician, we supposed to see help because una supposed help una state. People wey dey make una state name they go forward. But they not get money. We're supposed to empower those people. I watch this news me and anyone share tears. When I know that man will be Pa James, we did Papa Jasco, that man we don't make us they laugh. We will never ever dream of acting. The man don't they act, they come Pa James. We will they like the way they talk, they do it like this. rain fall, carry us from where they enter forest. In Paje, who I cause surprise to see himself for forest. Water carrier, I see the ass by shame. See this man with all the art, we money for all the because people they use people talent till they blow. Why the people are not gonna make them rich? People where this James don't make rich for Nigeria, not be here. And if I call the CC this man, they suffer that kind of suffer. So can people, everybody for this country, the devil they this country, they plenty well. This James don't make a lot of producers are rich. But the man see the ass we get. If you see the ass, you will shame. We Funke, Jennifer Dari, now I go give her money to rent us. So that when the water don't come out, then they'll do the ass well before you come back. Go give her money, go rent us. If you watch the place, you will shame. This one a star, legend, living legend. But if he die now, oh, you just see everybody. I donate 2 coffee. I don't know whether they want bury the head different or the chest different. I donate 10 bags of rice. We'll scatter everywhere. Bring the limousine. Use limousine carry on. Limousine kill all of them there. Use limousine carry everybody. This man we don't. Those of you never watch this something. Regardez là-bas.
To come and do the work. I don't know.
Nollywood veteran actor Pa James Sajiribi says his home wasn't spared. He tells me one of his colleagues supported him with cash to rent a new apartment for only a short while.
The money way my sister Funke Akindele gave me, she did very good thing to me. In fact, I don't think about it, that thing can happen. She gave me money to go and rent house. Just for few times that I will do this place, so that I will stay there, so that I can do this thing and feel it and do everything.
Yeah, shock ama. Oshoku ona si pageant area. Oh, as a poultry, as I anyo pig. This is a disgrace. So the governor of that state, I know say not be your responsibility, but there are some kind of things we are supposed to keep people. I just beg the governor, may they help this man. This man a legend. This man don't make you don't know what they call depression. No. Comedians, the work what they do, not easy. Sometimes we not dey okay, but we make una laugh, una forget una sorrow like this. This man don't take away the heart for am to even build that kind herself. It's a disgrace. The man say even try because some say not even get. You even see try. Mona they pay these people well. These people don't try because they not get Bobby. You know they speak one kind of English now. Una not call they pay people well. Una call they pay all these small actors and the form model. Eventually, nothing they sabi at una call pay the block. Then they make we get the talent because they una not call package their way. So the governor abeg Mona help this man. Even not be Funke now. This man now, he and Mami water now call the stay now. Maybe before you look now, don't turn papi water, Pages to papi water. Go straight to the news, no time. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, I see Posoko na run now. I run, you know. So I know Posoko that with this. The guy, oh God, I never understand this package, you know. So I turn it to Mr. Blue to like this to black. I know you understand. Oh boy, this native, I'm wearing and go somewhere today. I must wear this one, go somewhere. You understand that? Go somewhere. You're supposed to know the place. So if you like what you are wearing, now you know about this. Now the guy, the runner, and I make sure see the twice a week while they read, now they give me close now. Before they already done, I say 2 times a week. Nah, 1 time a week. Nah, twice a week. You understand? But very soon, after like 2 to 3 months time, all this my native them, I'll try won't give the heart to my fans. People will not get. Can they gather them to my fans? No, and I make me. So anything first, no, I'll remember first before anybody. So very soon I'll start to share the native them for people, all my fans them. We'll go straight to down. There's no time. I don't tire. I'm beaming. So my people, now here we just stop. My name is Pararan 1 of Africa. See you on Wednesday. This one must be on Wednesday,
Parara one talk through to mock news one talk sense. Parara one go mad again. Hey, Parara the talk bitter truth, the pain about the people. Mock news tell the people to